Okay, hello and welcome to Jessika, where, like on Monday stream, it's a game within a game, I guess. Operating system within a game. But yeah, this game will deal with hard-hitting subjects, so viewer discretion is suicide and other themes. LTS was installed and now available for you. Choose username, a username to protect your identity. Remember that it will be visible to all other users and to anyone watching this video. From your first login, a random password is generated. Sure that you are a human user. 1430. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Not suitable for all age groups and is considered disturbing. Such content may include excessive swearing, references to drugs, alcohol, rape, and hate speech. And suicide, from what I've heard, is part of this game. The iOS team. So 14308. Will it log in? That's the question. Do we need to create user with app, not WhatsApp? Okay, so like, you know, the settings now available. Graphics 3. Sounds okay. Media would be music, right? Maybe not. You can now change the system language and other video subtitles here. You know, it's interesting. Okay, I'm not German. It's interesting that the audio would be in German. You know, standardly, whilst everyone else in English standardly. You know, maybe that's, you know, it's created by a German team, I believe, but that's an interesting option. Please create a backup before ending your section. Quick save with Control S. Okay. Intro. Always save before closing. Okay, so with that, which is available on laptops. Does WhatsApp work on laptops or just on phones? I don't know. I don't have a laptop. I don't think it's on PCs, you know, it's a phone thing, right? I use them on the phone anyway. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. GigaChad is trying to slide into our DMs, thanks. Except it doesn't look like a GigaChad. Then I know. Well, good luck. Thanks to you too. Well, I mean, I guess we should really read it from the top. From White Flower. Explain a few things that the Chem probably forgot to mention. Chemist, okay. The case comes overzealous. Or Chem could be a name of a person. Taking the background, regular updates for the decryptor. Okay, so I would probably like decrypting things. I get it, you know, because we're investigating the case, of course. Responsible, tools impressive. Sleepless nut. Since it's a worktop laptop, WhatsApp will be blocked because it's governmental. You know, WhatsApp is no longer available on governmental devices and other things. Neither is TikTok, neither is a whole bunch of things. Apparently not even watching any sort of videos, even though it's evident. Also does work on. Since you're dealing with sensitive data, you can probably imagine that I have special rights. For example, automatically receive system and error reports. Okay. Terminate restart of quarantine programs. Okay, so we're going to get a virus at some point in the game. They'll have hacked into your entire things. I can influence WhatsApp. That's described to it, but I can't read your chat. You can influence it, but you can't read it. That's weird. You know, like you can delete our contacts, you can delete our messages. You can influence it, you can probably text for us, but you can't read the chat, but you can do things. That's like, you know, you shouldn't be able to do that. All about avoiding security. So you can block contacts that you don't want us contacting. You can stop us sending things out that are security breaches. We trust you, therefore no reason to monitor your chat as yet. Problems may not be apparent. Notification. Okay, if I take action, you'll get a message back. Okay. Okay. The mail tool is because of WhatsApp. Okay. Does anything? No, of course not. You know, I'd never lie to you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, even if things happen, I'm just like, no, it's my job to prevent it. You know, these things don't happen. If they do, we cover them up. Don't worry, I'm not worried either. Motivation just motivates me to solve mistakes quickly. Yeah, solve such mistakes quickly, you know. So he solves them so they don't get out. You know, so they do happen, apparently, quite regularly. He just has to solve them so that they haven't happened. Plus Chem. Okay. Chem is Chad gave the contact info. Okay. Maybe told you already. Yeah, nothing. It's awkward a little. Chad filled me in. It's funny, I haven't read that message yet. Maybe I should have read that first. This project actually sounds quite interesting. I haven't read that yet. Think I'd want to sell the client's contacts? What? Suspicions understandable. Give answers to relatives. Okay, so answers of what happening. Such questions often leave an answer, especially when it comes to suicide, because that's what we're dealing with. Helping the brief first, gain access to private data. So after they've killed themselves, you're hacking into their stuff to find out what happens. Not convinced. Check every case for authenticity and do not accept anyone as a customer. Delete all files on a system after the transfer. Only sound suspicion, right? Paid test work. Okay. Meeting the calf. Give you one of our work laptops. Aren't we on the work laptop now, though? See you soon. The culture team. Local news channel. Beautiful sis. I also 14307. I'm not gonna. Am I? I'm not. Internet bots and trolls. Sometimes you can't believe your eyes. Social media. We invite you to open a discussion. Okay, do we actually go to these places? This was sent at 3 a.m. as well. Like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna go. And we looked at it at 4 a.m. Jesus. Or is that what time it is now? No, it's 7 p.m. So we've actually last seen it more recently, but I guess that's the time before the last. Or when they were last online, I guess is what it means. So they sent these messages and then they logged off. Okay, come clean on the stumbling blocks, invite you to a meeting at the plants. Okay, escalation. It's important to have a civilized conversation through the medium of the internet. Test on social media channels, blah blah blah. Cafe. Just getting a lot of stuff from these, but not even responding. It's just like, please come, please come. The global suicide rate is steadily rising because of all of the pressures on the world and things. Many anonymous voices complain of hopelessness and despair. Well, I mean, you know, you get cut off from all your resources and all. Like, the laws changed that you can't actually fight for your rights either in this country. Yeah, they never seem to find any real help, only to be silenced for a short time in search of help. Really so stigmatized and stage city talk. Everything revolves around mutual support in difficult times. Everyone's welcome. The cafe again. You know, considering you like come to the cafe at 8 p.m., come to the cafe at 8 p.m. It was originally 7 p.m. and then you're like, no, actually, we need it an hour later. It's the 7th King at the 7th King at the 7th King at the 7th King. All at the same place. So that one's at the Sutter Flats. But, like, you know, between 3 a.m., 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages in an hour to be like, hey, we're spamming you, come to this. No thanks. Can't right click on and block them. I click on that and block them. No, okay. Because, you know, that's like, block them already. The customers are very pleased with your work. Now the family can finally say goodbye properly. Okay, so we've already done our job. Please remember you're allowed to talk to each other about the content of the videos. The idea is to exchange and give new ideas. Only possible, sign the same confidentiality. Otherwise, you know, unless it's relative themselves. Ha, I was about to ask. Okay, so this is a group chat, but we haven't actually. And then we got stuff from chat. Okay, there's a reply option at the bottom, but we actually need to know what we're replying about before we do that. Just giving me information like that. Next time, Astros. Yeah, don't just pass on people's information. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, this project interests you. What? Learn about this? Sorry. It's too late now. Company that specializes in data retrieval. Yeah, for a good cause. Yeah, the dead relatives. So honor raising their stuff as well. Person dies. Relatives don't know the password. Script the password to make the data accessible to relatives. Kem pays for all the work. Yeah, it does sound a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Prices cover the necessary costs, so none of us have to live on the streets. So it's a job, you know. Some people are willing to pay money to find out this knowledge about the dead relatives. Help people pay the rent and maybe help preventing the suicide and all that, you know, because then people have money to live and do things. Speaking of which, Twitch Prime is free! You know, use it on a small streamer who would appreciate it. You know, if you've got the Twitch Prime and you're not using it, helps pay bills, use it on a small streamer because the big streamers just get so many. You know, just use it on a small streamer. Don't get cocky. You deserve that afterwards. Okay, blah 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 blah. Hackers. Okay, so everyone's hackers. White Rabbit into his den. Okay, and now I'm XX Chat 2000s XX. Okay, okay, Giga Chat. He wasn't Chad before, but now he is Chad, and from the year 2000s. From now on, call me that. No, I don't know how to. Maybe you should go back down to your rabbit den. I'm sorry, Giga Chat. You just followed him and got stuck. Stuck step chats, step bro. From now on, there's no more jokes out of this month. Are you sure? Are you sure that that was it? And then got stuck, and you had to be saved by your step bro, huh, chads? You must be the break time clown. You don't seem impressed by your jokes. Maybe you should get up. Was your job to make jokes? The XXCH as 2000s. Did it really? What was so funny about that? Also, like, you know, jihad. I don't know. Ray of Hope. You confess your true emotions. It wasn't that good. To trample on the puny laurels I was given for a break-time clown to an amateur actor. Blah 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 blah. He is becoming more of an actor. Tell me exactly what you do. He's the admin guy. Okay. So Kem's just the interviewer, I guess, or the customer service person. Blah 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 blah. Okay. The break. Yeah, the break from being a clown. Blah 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 blah. His jokes weren't that funny. What's that MVP of the month up to? I'm the MVP. Okay. I mean, you know, that's too eager. Give me more work. No, I don't need to. I know what MVP stands for. Chad. I was asking why am I the MVP, not what does MVP mean? Okay. Disputed family, the daughter side, they're now looking for answers. How can I help them with that? Don't give me the stuff, I'll get back to work. Glabish ID. It's Mr. Glabish. He wants to be very involved in the process, therefore he signed up for a WhatsApp account. WhatsApp. WhatsApp. What's up? You know, could you make it any more visit WhatsApp? You know, we had to change it to WhatsApp because what WhatsApp was too close. And then oops, we slipped up and we missed one. You can find him. I hope you get regular updates from you. Okay, so we need to update Marcus Glabish from Berlin. Is that his driver's license? I can't tell if that's personal ID. The Republic, the Republic ID. Because we don't have like Republic IDs here. We just have a driver's license or a passport, and you have to, like, you know, work for them. Also, like, the year of his birth and the year of the things kind of been obfuscated. He was born in '64. It's not very well raised. And 2016, that went out of date. And also the numbers there aren't that obfuscated either. All right, good luck. Let me know if you need help. No, I'm good. I mean, can I respond to that? No, I cannot. Okay. So we need to globish. Globish? Globish. I pasted it once and it didn't come up. I had to keep clicking it. So we just change your picture. A mix between that and that one. Like, good afternoon. My name is Indelacio. I've been asked to take care of your daughter's affairs. I know this is a difficult time for you. My sincere condolences. Would be better, but you know, like I'm here. That's cold. That's I'm here to help you. I guess we're gonna go with that one. It might continue on from that, you know. You're very welcome. I'll go with that one. You know, we need the information. Okay. And I want to know why. Unfortunately, we had hardly any contact in recent years. I know next to nothing about my own child. Well, maybe, you know, you're a shit parent. um, it's not about they forget the important things in life. You know, because people do, you know, if they. You know, it's personal history. Like, there's reasons people cut off from toxic families. But, you know, these things are always sad. I did not actually get a drink. A suicidal son out of the blue. Help me, please. I need to find out what my daughter was doing in the hours before she died. I should get a bottle of pop. So that I have hydration. But yeah, like, you know, obviously she couldn't count on you. She couldn't trust you. There's probably a lot more going on in that family than, you know, we're aware of yet. But we'll find out. Do you have any more information stored in your digital blueprints? Okay, that's just harsh. You know, do you have any information so we can trace stuff? Would be helpful. Information, sir. My daughter created videos for YouTube, but suddenly stopped. I have a note following an IP address as a login details. Okay. Jessika 1989. That's all I could find, unfortunately. I'd like to do this myself, but all your files are encrypted. All of our files. Don't you mean her files? Not much, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, so her username is Jessika. Currently at work, and we'd be very grateful for a short message about each find you take. I don't want any more surprises. Okay, so we have to keep them in touch about everything. That's dumb. Why can't I? Decryptor tool. Okay. Connect to the server or computer, and the target and decryptor will find all the files that it can. Okay. Working for long. Now synthesize passwords from all your inputs in the console and tries to crack the encryption. My name is Zoe. I use Zoe1234. And if you type Zoe into the console, decryptor will add the missing characters, randomly guessing them. Okay, do not use spaces. You can talk amongst yourselves within the team. The contents of the files are found. Okay. However, make sure that it's only cached on your computer. Nobody else may see the files. What about the family? You said the family could, right? These items are slightly encrypted and only need a few terms to encrypt. Okay, so you know the stronger the things, the get it. Okay. The IP address, the Glabash. I'm just gonna type it because you know. It helps if the numpad's on, right? Okay, the IP address is that. The username is Jessika. Password is that. Okay, so we've logged in. Some worst passwords.txt. 500 worst passwords. Why is that on my thing? We've added that to the 500 worst passwords, I guess. Search hashtag tag. I'll keep you informed. And then that's it. So we need to search for tags. Okay. Now, the trouble is we've been given literally no information. Let's tag. Well, that gave us 4 things immediately. So, you know how I turned down the media?
Hi, I'm Jessica, and now I'm going to tell you something about my childhood.
And now I'm going to tell you something about my child. Nothing. Also, you know, like, is she Glubbish? Is that to, like, send it to Glubbish? It seems to kept a digital diary. Jill's been creative when it comes to realizing ideas. Pen and paper are probably not enough for her. Could it's the I never found it. That's not really a good way of saying it. If your daughter left us goodbye to, I'll find it. Smiley face, she killed herself. I'll be in touch. Yeah, that wasn't. You told us nothing about your childhood. You told us nothing.
I am Jessica.
Okay, so she stopped that one and like re-recorded
You're
it.
all here? Then I'm going to tell you something about me.
She obviously didn't like that take either. You know, so it's like, cut that. Let's try this again. Getting frustrated.
Hi,
Angry.
I am Jessica, and
Doesn't care anymore.
tell you something about me. So, not how to paint your face, or how to put on dresses.
Not a makeup tutorial.
Instead, it's gonna be massive.
Is it? It's gonna be massive, is it? Some help with keywords would be nice. Which is why I put that. All that hard work really pays off. Positive feedback. I guess we could, you know, determine some terms from what she's saying, right? Don't you quit on me. Just kidding. Haha, toxicity. I can say anything toxic, ha ha ha, just kidding. Your praise isn't a bad thing. Don't quit on me, ha ha ha. Just kidding, lol, smiley face, you know. I'm gonna work you to shit, but don't you dare quit. Ha, I'm only joking, but don't you dare quit. Post-mortem. Really important for our company. Otherwise, we'd not know how to improve the processes. Did you work? I get paid for it. Good luck with your work. Thank you. You too. Smiley face. Toxic. Ha ha ha. Like, what is she doing there? It's like, I don't give a shit about anything, just staring at the ceiling. That bike's there. She's also got some trophies. I guess there's some things that we're meant to get from this, right?
Hi. I am Jessica. And, then I tell you something about me.
So, we actually didn't, like, you know, do this one properly. Like, is there actually something that I meant to... That's just a transcript. Okay. Right, so... Childhood. I should have maybe watched the last of the suicide ones. Okay, but we can click back on that. That's good. And there are some new ones in the childhood. And then not thinking about me, huh? Okay, let's watch this last one. And while I remember as well, actually, we should so I'm rethinking everything to get better views. Post-mortem. It was unlikely. Because, you know, it's nothing to do with Jessica and stuff, right?
This is Jessica. And, yeah, I think I had a decent childhood. And do you want to know why? Can I tell you about it?
Was that ping a subscription or a message or something we should know? Someone probably messaged it. Incoming emails. Okay. Right, so it's an email. I'll read that in a bit. Let's look at the childhood ones.
Well, where do I begin? Childhood, for instance? Yeah, sounds good. Childhood. I was actually a very, very contented child. So I had a pretty good childhood. That's reasonable to say.
That's awkward way of saying it. Okay, so she was happy. She didn't have a bad childhood then. Okay.
I liked going to school at that time. So it really was a blast. And I was really good at writing stories. German was my favorite subject.
Okay, so stories, German, school. Trying to find my mouse. Like, it vanishes when you go outside of this window, which is awkward. We've already spoken childhoods. Okay, so some of these are multiple hack required. And we're going to find out more and more terms based on those. And also, bicycle. You know, we're getting a few terms, but obviously, like I said, the more complex things need more terms. So, you know, they're for things for later in the story, perhaps, that we haven't found yet. One in the spam. Today I realised something important. It doesn't make sense, so it will change the course of the day. Divination. Nothing to do with Jessica, divination. Okay. Zoe You're sitting at the cafe again. This works the best. I'm sure. Gonna be here for a while, I guess. Why not? You're buying though. You're buying. You're coming over. The Festival of Cultures is taking place. Okay. But not specifically the Festival of Cultures. But it's got some stuff in festivals. Nidorak family. Small consolation memories. Okay, that's a different one. Glabish. I should also just search Glabish, right? Glabish. She didn't specifically had anything about her surname. That's interesting. Thank you very much for the loyalty program. The Seventh King Cafe. Review all prototypes as quickly as possible. Chaos. The IP address of Frank's computer. Like, should I be hacking into another IP address as well? Or did Frank? That's the question. Like, you know, there's probably some stuff to do, obviously, like with the Frank Naderback. I'm sure that there's stuff that we could do in that. Account called Frank, but it needs a password. Kim said you could guess it with a little more information. Frank has always been interested in cars. Wants to be a mechanic since he was a little kid. Interlocking bricks with Lego. Okay, so cars, Lego. It's the type of cars. Green. Listen to rock music. Green rock Lego. Automobile. Crypta. Papa. Okay, so there's guy hooking dog. 500 words passwords. Yeah, these are quite terrible. Albert. Yeah, don't use any of these passwords. They're the 500 worst passwords of existence. Bite me. Tucker, Princess, Mercedes. Okay, Mercedes, Lego Green. Any conversation? Fuck you, Dallas, Jessica. Panties, Pepper, but that's Jessica spelt differently, which is interesting. Blowjob, Nicole, Sparky, Yellow Camaro, Secret Dick Falcon. Now that's the name, Secret Dick Falcon. It's a secret detective. It's nothing to do with his penis. Don't know what you mean. Okay. Interesting. Music. Phaser. Arya Stark. Music. Zizi Silanga. So it's all music. Okay, I get it. So we could play music if we wanted. Okay, what are we doing? Right, let's watch some of the stuff that we got. Right, so we've looked at that. We've looked at. Interestingly, it changes over when you click things. Okay.
In kindergarten, I told the other kids I'd live in a stronghold in the clouds. They all believed that shit.
Kindergarten stronghold in the clouds. Okay. Kindergarten was relevant, but strongholds in the clouds maybe not. Like, was kindergarten and kindergarten both relevant? German. Okay, so that one needs more thing.
I really liked going to school back then, when I was a kid. My main subject was German. No one could write better stories than me. As a kid, it was still nice back then, with a healthy fantasy.
Nice back then, but maybe not so much anymore. One file matching fantasy, but that's the one that we've already got. Last of the last people, world, religion, don't give a shit. It's the school.
Yeah, it was always kind of cool when they read it, my story. Especially these reports after vacation. We often had to do a holiday recap. And
Okay.
it was me who experienced the most. Or maybe had the strongest fantasy for the best review.
Again, this is about
Cool
fantasies.
when everybody laughed, when they all worshipped me.
Okay, so she likes being worshipped and given attention. There's an extra holiday one.
And that one evening, it was a real highlight. We had one of our TV nights going on. So, and this was always great, I was allowed to stay up late and watch some movie. Yeah, I was all excited, had lots of Coke, I was allowed to drink that, I had chips.
Okay, Coke as in Coca-Cola, not cocaine.
Spent the night with some serious drinking, as usual. My father went outside to smoke all the time. He was mad at her too.
Something closed itself. Okay, smoking, drinking, alcohol. I think I need to put them all in one word at the same time to do the hack. Take the dog for a walk. Okay, have fun. Jesse. Assignment started for that. Okay, yeah, I'm on it. I'm working on it. Have fun. Well, it's work, isn't it? You know, what can you do? Yeah, I think you kind of got it. So I think I'm getting what I actually need to do with like these multiple hack ones. So I need to put more words together at the same time. See you later. Well, get it. I'm boss now. Chop chop. Okay, Giga Chaz. Okay, why are you the boss now all of a sudden? Right, so I think what I need to do. I get it, Giga Chaz. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Okay, bike riding. Nothing together with bike riding. Okay, so requires further tag entries. It's like, you know, do I need to do them separately or do I, you know, can I just figure them out? Right, suicides. Childhood. School. German. Krant. AO. Bismil. Okay. Bismil. Hang on. Were they the same one? OGV. OGV. Okay. They're the same one, except that's got more complex than that one. But it's the same file. So, bike drinking. Does that just mean that we're just closer? Because, you know, we've put it since. Because that is literally the same file. That is literally the same file. They put both terms together and it didn't get any closer and it didn't even find it under bike drinking. But they are both on the same file with separate hashtags. So, you know, if that was going to be the way to do it, it would be closer. I guess I can't do that. Okay. Bike riding, drinking, drunk. So much. Let's put drunk. Drunk. Drunk has something that we can actually open. Heartbroken emo guy in furry purple vest whilst you're drunk in the ocean. I guess is heartbroken. He's definitely not dying. Or did he? Oh no. Was he drunk and that's his life preserver and he died and he got washed away? Lake. So there's something to do with the lake. Yeah, alcohol. Ironically, that didn't come up as the lake though. Coke. Cocaine. Maybe it's cocaine, like that. Right, is there anything else that we actually have? Right, so suicide, we've looked at all of those. Smoking needs extra things, that needs extra things, that needs extra things. A lot of this is just the same stuff. These are all locked. 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 Okay, I don't think we're getting any information from that. There's your ID. Your ID was further on. Where's your picture ID? It wasn't from you, was it? It was on Zoe, right? Or was it on GigaChat? Globish, there he is. No, just that's the ID. Marcus Globish, Berlin. Okay, let's try Berlin and Marcus. Nothing about Berlin, huh? Okay. Aha, there's something just on video that we haven't seen.
Yeah, my father was not in the room and my mother tried to pull me up from the floor, but she didn't make it since I didn't want her to. And then she wanted to pick it up from the floor, but that made her stumble because she was too fucked up. Yeah, and then she fell.
Okay, so she was drunk.
To the floor, and then the screaming started. Yeah, so I don't know if she halfway fell on it or whatever. I just heard there was some kind of massive bang. My father also came back. There was a lot of whining going on. My mother was slurring, my father was screaming, and me too was crying because I was scared. Yeah, and
Something's dead on the floor here.
it, and I
Dead dog?
don't know what it was, but the child kept puking, screaming, crying all night long.
Crying?
My father was
She had a baby.
worried.
She was on the floor, she had a baby on the floor, and her mum, who was drunk, fell on it. Okay, so she had a baby. Okay, I get it. And she really did want to care. Who was that? That was an email. What's wrong with you? Baby. Dead. Hospital. It. There's a picture of it. Corrupted files, notified one. It's the baby! I'd already worked it out. Satisfied with the state of the country? Concerned citizen, what's wrong with these kids? Okay, let me get back to my terms. Right, so baby came up with quite a few results.
Yeah, then the big day came up and totally sweet and new and whatnot, and
And then you relied on the floor with it dead, and then your mum came home drunk and fell on it, and then you had to go to the hospital again. And you clearly didn't want the baby because you keep calling it it. Except maybe that's also why you killed yourself. Geburtsurkunde, registration number. Jessica Glubich Weiblich. Middle name. Family name Glubich. Marianne. Okay, so the mother is your mother's Marianne, and the father's Marcus Glublich. Oh no, Kathleen. I know it says Kathleen, but Catherine. Kathleen Marianne. That's her original, her maiden name. I know it says that forename Catholic, right? District Krzyzek. That's the surname. Because there's an extra slot for some stupid reason. Dad doesn't have a religion thing, but Marianne Krzyzek. Okay, I wonder if that's going to be relevant. Also, like, you know, should I be typing this in German or should I be typing it in English? Or Polish even, because Krzyzek. You know, could be any of these. Is this even relevant? This is just your birth certificate, though. It's not your kid's birth certificate. Do family name, maiden name, first name, Catholic. Yeah. Place, day, notary. Okay. Redacted. I wonder if that's relevant. Krzyzek. I know that I probably just didn't spell that right. Mother. Mother comes up with a lot. Father. Also, you know, you'll be notified once it's restored. Okay. New email? Apparently, but I'm not seeing anything. I'm sure it'll come up at some point.
my mother, she quite okay, I think. Back then, I don't know. She could have her moments, her loving moments.
Moments. I mean, she wasn't a very good. You know, there are some moments she was loving, but not really. You know, she's kind of a bad mother.
My mother is a totally frustrated, miserable person.
Sounds
When I
accurate.
was a child, I didn't get that she often had her mood swings, or why she is happy
Because she's
now,
drunk.
and the next moment she cries. But yeah, she has a drinking problem, and he just drank like crazy.
Drinking problem. You know, that's funny that that doesn't come up with anything, right?
Yeah, I didn't get it as a child, but she really liked to
Tipple.
tipple, if you will. And
That's a good term to look.
when my father was gone, I could do as I pleased. She didn't care. She always sat in her room, listening to some music, something sad, crying, and of course get drunk.
Nothing on that. Nothing on crying either. Emotional damage. I mean, there's a lot in hospital as well. Like, we should really look at the
Yeah, and then I was all my fault. She had said to him that I had thrown that child to the floor.
Wait, her mum had sex with her boyfriend, so she threw the baby to the floor. It's terrible to be betrayed to your own family. You're not wrong. Thrown the child to the floor. I mean, you know, you left out a lot of information about the baby there.
Yeah, and I thought this was simply mean because I was trying to explain to him the whole time. So I kept telling him it wasn't me, but he just didn't believe me.
Yeah, that's important to send to the dad. She was often out of her mind. Someone put it past her to do something like that. I wish I could still ask it. It's a bit late now, isn't it? I'm sure she would not forgive you. You think it's easy to lose track of the bigger picture. I mean, you know, Tal should forgive you. But it is easy to lose track of the bigger picture. You had to search. Not that they'd be suitable for stream at all. Let's look at the father. Okay, that's interesting that that's locked, and that's just like an old.
Okay, so my father? Well, my father.
You're not convinced.
So, as long as it was just me, I was kind of his princess. If he was there, that is. My father is
Aha!
was on the road a lot. But when he was here, then he spent a lot of time with me.
Okay, so we've restored one of the corrupted ones. Why is she in a shed? And looking very.
And then my father simply left. Took this fucking spoiled privileged child with him. Yeah, and I was just not good enough or what? What fucking father does that? Yeah, that.
Okay, well that sounds like the deaths
My mother simply told me that
might have.
he's gone now. That he basically moved away from us. In a way, he didn't give a fuck about me. What kind of father
That
is that?
escalated quickly, yeah.
What the fuck was he thinking? Son of a...
It contains a virus. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Move to quarantine, so you only get to see that once. Here's a diplomat. You don't want to talk about. You're not cheap after all. What? Our services are not cheap. Don't call me cheap. Don't call a lady cheap ever. You're gonna pay for the cheap instant ramen soon. Don't DoorDash. Every beat's well than the others. You're saying, I mean, I like egg noodles, actually. Like, you know, fresh egg noodles. Could you send me the videos? Here's all of the videos I've done so far, including this one where she hates you that we've quarantined. So you're probably not going to get that. If I notice anything in the videos, I'll get back. Yeah, what about her screaming at you? Because. Good job that was quarantined so that you can't get that, huh? Good job that you can't have that. Okay, so that's the quarantine one. Oh, well, it's in quarantine anyway. I probably didn't need. Interesting that that's in the hospital one. That's locked. This is unlocked. So a blue one that's unlocked. So we got enough terms for it.
And my mother grinned
It's in a new
ironically
place.
like a teeny. Yeah, then she had her Heinrich. Yeah.
Okay, so she got a new guy.
Moved in with us very quickly. Like some pencil pusher or an office monkey.
I guess that's why she wasn't wanting to call him father either, because of him running away. So he's like father, because he wasn't really acting like a father anymore. Okay. Yeah, ramen. I mean, it's what do they call it? Rice noodles. Enjoy. You literally just talk to me in a different voice chat. You don't need to talk to me in that one.
I did realize my father turned away from me. And he didn't give a shit about me anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that escalated. Well, we'll learn. We saw that he turned away and didn't give a shit about you anymore. We're at a conference. Should have left the house for once. You should have touched grass, mate. Diagnosis. I mean, I should read this in English, right? Hereby submit my final report on the day of treatment. Slight bruise to your left eye. The dark red discoloration. Bleeding. Your leg will be healed in a few days. There's no reason. No head trauma. Okay. Is that to us or is that to about the baby? Don't read everything on the internet. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Make your own ramen. I mean, X.
Yeah, and one day there was this guy in our kitchen, sat there in his washed out underpants. Heinrich. Yeah, and then Heinrich was there every morning. When I had to go to school, he was sitting there.
In his pants and nothing else. Just doesn't give a shit. I'm in my underwear in your living room now. I live here now. Why is this one? Love. That's a basic encryption according to the colors. Okay. I mean, it's weird that it wasn't cycling them to the bottom when I click them. Yes, that's not how.
You don't see why she gets that distorted face, or why she looks so ugly suddenly. But this was just her inner demon. Usually she was totally unhappy in her life and overwhelmed. And she probably still is. And I just remember her always fighting with my dad, when she shouted at him, when she humiliated him. On the stuff she used to scream when you hear, "I wish you were all dead," then, yeah, you know the drill.
Okay, drill had some things. Right. That's all done. Yes, I don't know. It's like you can't just delete a search term.
So, even in school, I really hated going to school. It was just unbearable. Well, the only thing that I really liked or loved was to run and leave it all behind.
Okay. Right, so we got some new terms. We're clicking through all of the ones to see the videos that we've got unlocked that we haven't seen.
Yeah, and I didn't want to go to school anymore. I just couldn't enjoy it. Just pissed me off. And I didn't want to chat anymore. Just didn't even know what to say.
Okay, so she closed off because of the new boyfriend. Okay, these I don't care about your meal, Chad. School schedule, okay. I mean, is this relevant? It doesn't even tell us what these things are on her schedule, but you know, maybe it's relevant. Yeah, do it yourself. Training, endurance run. Like, does that stay open if I type this? Sleeper run. Increasing pyramids. Driving isn't a thing. Okay. Uphill. Right, that's you know, we're just gonna have to click and click and click and click and click. Okay, we've got some spam. Can we block the spam? Yeah, I'm not gonna click something in the spam. That would be dumb. Good luck. Right. Fantasy, German, holiday, bike. Because some things are locked off until you get future things.
Yeah, and my mother?
It means you just have to keep cycling the things.
She just kept drinking more and more. Lying around in her own.
Sleeping around, okay. Vomit.
Yeah, or at night, she came to my room crying, whining. She can't be alone, that's all.
And that's why she fucked your boyfriend, I get it.
She was looking for some substitute man.
For your dad. I mean, you know, clearly she found him with Enrique or whatever. Hey, Cam. Thank you. Right, so that's all locked, that's all locked, that's all locked. That's still locked. Even though it's a basic one. I mean, maybe we should look at wine. Put up.
In any case, Heinrich was totally happy. It was what he was looking for, after all. Some broad he can have a child with. They played happy family, and I was simply put out of the game.
Oh, so she was trying to have a new family. Heinrich. I mean, I should really look up Heinrich, right? Heinrich has a lot to say on Heinrich. What? The power of love. What are all these dumb, irrelevant emails?
Well, Heinrich would have loved me to disappear from the house. Right from the start, he didn't like me and he made me feel that I annoyed him. That I'm a piece of garbage.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that. Right, so we're sending this to Glabish, yes. Stepfather is also a good term. Okay, you're not responding, Glabish? That was a bit slow. That son of a bitch! How could you treat my daughter like that? No, got an arse there. Yeah, that's not your fault. Um... Like, you know, she was also trying to make contact, but I screwed up. Too busy taking care of your other kid and your other family. You should have been there for. You should have, because you know that also came out as well. Yeah, she kind of hated you for that, leaving her to be with a different family as well. So, you know, stepfather is also a good term to. Right, so you've just gone offline.
Well,
Not Steph. Stepfather.
and cause I couldn't be asked with that face of the son of a bitch, I just spent my time outside. I just didn't want to be home. I couldn't bear it. Or that rustling of raising a family. Again, yeah, that worked out fantastic. And went on about marriage and shit. So I was outside all the time. Well, I taught myself to smoke properly, you know, without having to puke. And I went with Valdi all the freaking time.
Okay, outside family, Waldy. Where's Waldy? Married. Outside family, Waldy. Waldy has a lot of stuff. Marriage. Right, Zoe, what do you got? Memorial. God, if we want, right. So now we just click the bottom things until we see things. There's something.
Yes, my father. So what I never forget is when we just drove off together in his car. I never knew where we were going. He said it's a surprise for me. And the two of us just drove off. It was
Summer.
summer. It was nice outside. We had the windows down, had some music on, sang along.
Singing.
Just a nice day. I was so
Happy.
doing
Okay,
something.
summer singing happy.
I didn't know our destination. He didn't want to tell me.
Okay. We're getting a million things here. Like, it's a good job it saves all these turns, because, you know, we have to keep going back and back and back as we discover more thing. Sure, pick me up.
Yeah, and then we get there to that farm. I was really excited. I had never
Farm.
seen chicken or pigs.
Chickens.
Really.
Okay.
And they let me feed them and pet the pigs. They had little piglets.
Piglets.
Yeah, then
Piglets.
surprise. He opened the barn for me, and there was the farmer's wife, a plump woman,
And is that relevant? This is plump. Pig. Right. Just slowly but surely we get through these terms. Babies.
I really could choose.
Oh, puppies.
I always wanted a dog, and now, yeah, there were puppies, and I fell in love on the spot. Such a little rascal. And I called him Waldi.
Waldy was the dog. Okay, I thought it was the boyfriend.
I had a dog. And we walked together through the meadows, and I got a dog as a present from my father. My Waldi.
Okay, so puppies, meadow, presents. Slowly but surely, right? Pig. Pig. We didn't have enough music. We haven't got song. Dog. Happy. Singing. Summer. Father. Okay, so I've watched all of the dad stuff. Cigarette. Waldy. Waldy's locked. I thought they weren't locked. Like, there were a lot of Waldy things, but I guess, you know, we've seen some of the ones. Right, stepfather. Okay, so now we just scroll to the bottom until we find something that hasn't been seen that we can see. Okay, there's one in death.
Yeah, and then my mother was pregnant again. It was kind of funny because
It was her mum that was on the floor pregnant, and then she fell on her own baby.
have a third baby, but okay, it's not my problem.
Okay, I think it wasn't you, it was your mum that fell on the baby, her own baby. Okay. Pregnant. Pregnante.
Yeah, the next few months were actually pretty cool. My father was at home all the time. He hardly ever left at all, and I enjoyed that a lot. So we did lots of things, and he really cared for my mother. She too was in a good mood, really joyful. Yeah, it was a nice time, and I was fairly looking forward to my new sibling.
Sibling. So it wasn't her. That's also one of the corrupted ones that we've already seen. She got angry at that.
Yeah, my mother, she quickly became depressed again. Somehow she couldn't cope with it. She was overwhelmed. And my father had to take care of it all the time.
It's
I even left it alone.
was the baby,
He always
the
stayed there
sibling.
by its side all the time, and my mother started drinking again, crying, and yeah, and all of a sudden things were worse than before.
Okay, so it's not your baby. It's a sibling your mum had. Okay.
My mother was totally overwhelmed. She just kept on drinking.
It's annoying when the mask vanishes like that.
Yeah, all of a sudden my father stayed home more often. He didn't leave and took care of it instead. Yeah, so I went out with Wiley, or did stuff all by myself.
Okay, so, you know, your dad taking care of the baby whilst you were, like, you know, walking the dog and stuff to distract yourself.
Crawling over the floor, and that was annoying. I just wanted to watch a movie, and that thing kept crawling around the floor and cried, and there was not the best mood going on, but I also wanted to do what I liked. I was all pumped up, and I just didn't want to go to bed. I also let myself fall on the floor and started goofing around.
And then that's when your mum fell on the baby. And then you had to go to the hospital. Okay. Interesting that drill was one. What is this tag?
Yeah, and I was pretty good, so it was just the right thing for me. So no one could run as fast as me.
The running.
That's why
Aha.
I simply was the best.
Simply the best. Another annoying email. I guess we're meant to put loneliness as a tag. I wonder if any of the stuff that we are ignoring is actually things that have like hints and tags that we should look up.
Teacher? Someone who was bent on training me, even after school. That was something he offered me. It was because he saw my potential and wanted to support me, and there even could have been a scholarship.
Scholarship. Potential scholarship. Yeah. Nothing for scholarship? Okay. I really thought scholarship would have come up with something.
Yeah, and then we went to the championships. Only the school's best were invited, and I was the best of the runners. And we get into the stadium, and it's so absolutely packed. It was just incredible. You're running, and everyone's screaming and cheering for you. It felt so real. It was total bliss. It was indescribable.
Come on. I hate that the thing vanishes. A championship stadium. Athletics. Athletics championship. Athletics Championships Stadium.
Yeah, and then we...
Okay. Slowly but surely we're getting through
out
things.
to the sports ground and did sports together.
Sport.
Cheered me on and motivated me to run even quicker.
The dog? Right. Back to the bottom. Hashtag leave. Hashtag remain. Hashtag not with the Tories. Locked. 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 I know that there were unlocked ones right at the top, but you know, like this, the cycle we're in now. Go through until we find ones that are unlocked,
Yeah,
and we type whatever we find from that.
I came home from school and I had received the order at breakfast, clean up your room, and I didn't do it. I enter my room and Heinrich had already cleaned up for me. Let's say he'd riffled through everything. It was all open, lying on the floor, everything open.
That's hard to clean, is it?
Used underwear, all the things that you are somehow ashamed of, or important things and secrets, and it was just lying there so that everyone could see it. Because that fucking asshole loved to humiliate me like that.
I suppose we don't want to email that to anyone. What are these emails? Seriously, what are these emails? Okay, let's go back to secret. You know, secret seems like it's a big one. I know we're not clicking from the bottom, but mother smells strange. A very strange smell. I hope she's not sick. That's interesting. 2006. Oh, it's alcohol, isn't it? Yeah. Today we were at the stream again. Let's get cold outside, but it's still fun. Stream.
Yes, and then I just did nothing but sports all the time. Because it was the only way to unwind, relax, get out, leave everything behind.
I mean, you know, she's doing nothing but sports, so. What? What now? Anonymous FMP 2 Brutus. Yeah, I don't believe you. Doris had become totally stupid. She gets on my nerves. Lars, okay. If there's anything, no wonder why I'm in a bad mood. Doris, Lars. Okay, Doris has things. Lars does not. Truth, yeah, right. Doris is the best. She gave me headbands, and now we look like sisters. Disco, Hofstadter, Hofstadler, Disco, Sport. Yeah, not a sport. Dot 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 dot. Hof. Hofstadler. Yes. Pablo. None of those. You little exercises while watching movies. This is not exercise. Or whatever. Tanzania Ladies Night. Ladies enter for free, okay. Like, I don't want to open that, but you know, is it something I should be opening? Doris is the sister, I guess. Doris dead. You've wiped her out. Is she the one that was in the lake as well? The emo boy. Maybe it was actually a sister. Did she get ran over? Like you've scrubbed out her eyes. Secrets. More secrets. Stealing is kind of fun. I don't have to ask money. Such a great knife. Heinrich would kill me if he found it. Okay. Stolen. Steal. Not stolen. Knife. Nothing about the knife, huh? That's interesting. Money. Headband. Really, nothing on headbands. You know, the stream thing. Smells strange. Right, time to go through the loop again. Till we find unlocked things. This is our loop. Waldy? Yeah, there's still stuff to learn about Waldy.
He always got me motivated and always wanted me to be good at it. And I was. So, me and Valdi had our little races there.
He's a dog.
That was a real highlight. Especially when we went to the kiosk and I got a soda.
Especially when we went to the kiosk and I got a soda. So that says, especially if he bought me a soda afterwards at the kiosk. That's one talented dog. If he's buying you a soda. One talented dog. You know, or is there also a boyfriend, Waldy? Because it sounds more like, you know, that sounded more like he's a person, but, you know, from what we've actually learned, Waldy is a dog, so that's weird that he'd be buying you a soda. Unless, you know, there's like cute little puppy dog eyes. You just go up to the thing and then the soda attendant gives you a soda, because, oh, cute doggo, have a free soda.
After the other, I just ran, and I thought to myself, just go forward, even if it hurts. I just run like the wind. One day I'll be pro. Everybody cheers on me. I'm special. Everyone will see, and what pushed me so hard. Then I set a new record time and won another cup.
Okay, so she's actually winning. She won the cup. Okay, so she's winning the tournament.
Yeah, he then stopped going out, didn't eat. We went to the vet.
Waldy stopped eating and she got very sad.
And
Waldy got cancer.
there, but we had to put him down.
That was unexpected associated with the cup.
My father, damn it. He was just my only friend. So,
Okay, but that's important to send to the dads. Or not. Nothing on cancer, huh? That's interesting. It's not a time for jokes, mate.
and then you come home with this awesome, beautiful trophy and... Yeah,
And then the dog dies.
them stupid wankers didn't tell me he had stopped eating or something.
I bet they poisoned her dog.
They didn't tell me. They really could have let me know or something. I wasn't there. I thought they would care.
You stopped eating. I bet they just didn't feed her dog, did they? Whilst she was off at these tournaments. Yeah, they neglected her dog. Yeah, your daughter's run nothing at all. I mean, you know, ifs and buts. It's a bit late now. I would have got around their turn. Sure you would have. The dog dies in the movies too. You know. It's not really relevant. You know, too soon. Rundschau. The online roundup. Digitally informed and print up to date. Spectacular home victory. Participants, coach, school of extremely proteges is the hope of the great future. Jessika won the 100 meters. Okay, in 12 seconds. Jessika also got the 400 meters. Jessica also did the 800 meters. This is me in sports in high school when we did sports day. Yeah, no, we're just going to put you in every single tournament. You know, we've got a whole class full of people in our term, but yeah, no, you're good at sports, so you do every single running race, even though there's literally no gap between them. You do the high jump. You also do the javelin because nobody else wants to touch the javelin because they're terrified of this thing, and yeah, these two things are also on at the same time. But you're doing both of them, and yeah, and no, this girl will be just the manager, and she'll just go around and talk to people and not even give a shit and just make sure that people are showing up for the event. And it's like, and it's just like, why didn't you? Yeah, I had to pick which one I went to, especially as I, qualified for the finals of the runnings as well from the thing. So I had to, like, be in 2 places at once. And it's like, well, which one do you actually want to do? It's like, yeah, this is fair. And meanwhile, 90% of the class just sit and have the day off and do nothing. While you do all the sports for sports day, because you can run. Yeah, you do the hurdles as well. You do the triple jump as well. I was in all of the tournament for sports day because no one else wanted to do shit, and everyone else just sat and played and had the day off. And it's like, nah, you don't get to have any time off. You do all of the tournaments for everyone. There are no prizes. You don't win anything. You just have to suffer because hey, you can do sports. Have fun. Have fun with that. I wonder how many things there are that we're meant to find. We discovered 110, but only decrypted 64. Risk of leaks. What if I need information? No response. I'm sorry I took so long to respond to you, mate. You could... I was doing the work. It's also entertaining the stream. He's not going to respond, is he? Chad, just because I took a while to respond, don't, you're an AI, you're meant to be instantly responding. It's not an AI, it's a pre-scripted response, but still, should have responded already. Baby.
Yeah, and then I hurt myself all the time somehow.
I guess you don't want to.
Stupid accidents. Like
Accidents, sure.
a finger smashed in the car door. Or worse, slipping in the shower. So I was injured all the time and couldn't train anymore. Yeah, then I realized how stupid this whole sport actually is. That you keep on running like some moron.
Like you're running from something.
Yeah, and then I thought by myself that it works on my nerves. That I'm bored with it now. Yeah, and then I just let it go.
So this means it got on her nerves.
I let it go and quit.
Okay, so accident, injury, nerves, boards. We've already done suicide. That's probably the obvious one that everyone searches, right? But if I need information about the distance. That's interesting that that's a thing. Family. You cemetery. You'd think there'd be more about the dog, right? The funeral for the dog dying. That. Euthanasia. Like 25 is 25 to $30, or is that 2,530 to put down the dog plus tranquilizers cost? That's quite expensive, huh? None of those. Just go secret. Okay, more secrets. That Lars is nice. First didn't like him much. Doris was obsessed with him. Fell in love. Doris could read this. Waldy liked him right away. Oh, I guess we need to wait for that to come back around to see the rest of that. Locked, 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 locked. I wonder how many things there are to find and unlock. I mean, obvious search term would be log. But I guess that's too obvious, right? Far too obvious if you just search log and, you know, get all of the logs in the world. It's interesting that kindergarten and kindergarten are both in there but separate. So there's probably like German search terms and English search terms that both come up with the same stuff, right? Okay, so I don't know if we are specifically going through everything. I'm not paying that close attention. I'm just looking on the things to lock things. Might literally be going over the same stuff over again. There was a lot in that one that need more words for. Okay, there's secrets back. Woods with Lars. Suddenly wanted nothing to be shown him a knife. He wasn't cool. He suddenly wanted nothing to do with me. Okay, so you were showing Lars your knife in the woods, and then he suddenly wanted nothing to do. That is a little weird. Not him on you to be like, hey, look at my cool knife. You know, he probably thought you were going to murder him in the woods. So, you know, he was probably just scared, you know, like, I brought you out into this quiet, secluded area. Oh, look at my very cool murder knife. Don't be scared. It's only my murder knife. You wonder why he's terrified. There's some stuff. Okay. We've run a bit dry. I think we circled the drain on some of those things.
Forward to that new life. Yeah, but I was jealous too. I suddenly felt like I didn't even exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't important anymore. At least it felt like this.
So the baby made her feel alone and, you know, like he did exist. Boyfriends had things.
Yeah, and I just kept withdrawing myself, you know, so either to my room or going out with Baldi. My mother sometimes was gone for nights. Don't know what she did. Probably fucked around. if she could.
Can't turn back time. Okay, so that's nothing new. Lone boyfriend. Decrypted another, apparently. Time to do the cycle of associated words. You'd think it would have came up on whatever we just had up the top, right? No. Unless we did and we watched it and I didn't necessarily pay attention. I'm running into a bit of a dead end on this. So this is going to be a little problematic, you know, if we can't make any progress. That looks like it should have been basic and unlocked there. It wasn't. We don't have a lot on the music either. Waldy. Still one on Waldy that we haven't got. Sex. It. Alone. Boyfriend. Mother. Death. Love. Fucking. Okay, so I think we've just literally gone through the entire list there. Hi. Can't turn back now. We're just gonna keep trying things until we find more and more stuff. Happy, glad, boy. We've had presents, knife, wood. I mean, okay, so new thing is, right, pregnant, nothing in pregnant. Sibling, nothing in sibling. It'd be nice if I know what I just clicked on. Drill. Drill. Practice. Drill. Exercise. Drill. Run. None of those run. Run. Running. Walk. Run. Running. Running. Track. Stadium. Track. Running. Trip. Broken. Injury. Injured. Pain. Finger. She trapped her finger in the door. Ankle. She broke her ankle. Leg. First place. Prize. Trophy. I mean, we've got trophy, right? We've done all of that. Smoking. Cigarette. Cigar. Weed. Coke. Drugs. Running. Shoes. Trainers. Jog. Jogging. Country. Keep clicking and clicking and clicking until we find things. What was that one? That one was bicycle. Ride. Flat tire. Bicycle pump. Cup. Athletics. Athletics also still has some things. Coke. Let's go.
Yeah, and I was really proud that of all students he saw it in me, you know? So he was the only one who made me feel special in a way.
Special. And this we can report on. Okay. Interesting that we can send that to chat. Also, he didn't want to respond on the other thing. I guess, you know, that was scripted, right? Special students. Okay. Oh, it's the stupid someone's taking control of our stuff and not sending the stuff, right? Like, we're being blocked from sending this. Even though I haven't downloaded any of the viruses. Okay, student special. Take me back to coach. There's more stuff in coach.
Yeah, and then I trained all the time. In nearly every spare second. So, firstly during regular gym class, and then in track and field course that I went to. And my gym teacher, he really is the coolest coach of all. Great.
Okay, there's more stuff in this, but some of these seem like they're coming up with the same stuff.
I have what it takes and that I have a real chance of getting the scholarship. Then I could get away from home. And I'd be on the road all the time. And I could do whatever I wanted to do.
And this will send it and it won't trigger anything. Would you consider us sports career if you could get a scholarship for it. I mean, he's responding to that. You know, why wouldn't we resend the one that couldn't be delivered? You have no last name. Scholarship and it's just scholarship. And more to send? Rubbish. I think I feel like I've missed on sending some of the things that could be sent double. I don't have to be with your mother anymore. Some are not even worthy of it. Yes, those who need it most are often left out. Scholarship. Okay, so the awkward part about this is like,
The freaking time.
you know, I wonder if it would show me if there are things that I could have sent and missed out on.
Yeah, and I was.
We've unlocked 70 things though, so there's more that we've unlocked. But I don't know. Track and field, coach, kindergarten. Down to. I don't think it's anything new actually. Unfortunately. This is the annoying part. Like, you know, it's like now that I've discovered that you can send these things multiple, have I missed out on sending these things to multiple people? Should I go back to some of these?
Drunk.
Like, I don't know which ones necessarily we've missed out on. So, you know, have I like locked myself out of progress because of some of these things? I don't think superhero is relevant. He gave up, retire, career, job. Okay, so there's something with job. Like, there's 50 things that we haven't completely decrypted, which is stupid. Okay, there's stuff with friends, like, you know, obvious, irrelevant stuff probably.
Our house was a sports ground. I was like almost always ahead of everyone.
I mean, we've learned that you do these sports.
Fun then. And really was the quickest.
I mean, you know, we've learned that you were the quickest because you win. Fun. Also, maybe has some stuff, right? Back. This bar's not the easiest thing to click on, right? Back to the friend one. More things in
And I
friends.
spent a lot of time with the boys from the neighborhood, so I was always rather the girl from the hood who hung around with the boys. That was much cooler.
None of those, huh? Okay.
Okay, there was one friend. It was Doris.
Doris, who gave you the knife.
I used to stage fights in the schoolyard. So we really beat each other up. Yeah.
Okay, Fight Club, and she's the one that gave you the knife.
We seriously messed each other up. But it was all orchestrated. And everyone thought we were into a serious fight. It was really funny.
I mean, if you're beating the shit out of each other, kinda sounds like you are. Hey. Nothing new on that. But we got a few things.
Behind our house,
But nothing
there was
new.
a little brook where we used to play. And we built pitfalls so someone our clique didn't like would fall in the water. It was hilarious.
You've already got a picture of someone in the water drowning and dying. Brook trap water. Interesting that none of those really came up with anything.
My best friend was Waldi. It was a Labrador. And it was my dog. No mixed
Okay, we now know it's a
A
Labrador.
real Labrador. And it only listened to me. It was always there, no matter what. Pretty cool. The little girl and her big dog.
Okay. By the brook. That's the Labrador. There's another picture of the doggo, the good boy, looking a little sad. Little sad. Interesting, doesn't come up as Labrador, but comes up as friend. So, you know, that important. Fine.
It was really just us then, at the gym. And no one else. You could just do whatever you wanted. There I really felt cozy, at home. Just focus on what's important. And then he was standing next to me in the locker room, came up to me and shoved his tongue down my throat.
Wow.
I was totally shocked. I was in a tunnel. I couldn't do anything more. I didn't even think. Just didn't move at all. Let myself be dragged to the floor, like a doll. He pulled my gym shorts down, ripped off my panties and forced himself onto me. Poked around, and once he was done, he just got up and left without a word. Left me lying there.
Well, that actually unlocked a lot of things. 104. I guess that was an important term to learn. Even though, I guess, you know, it does say importance. And now we go back through, you know, maybe just watching it, to be fair.
Back to the festival.
There's probably, you know,
I mean, no one really slept
progress
anyway.
skaters.
That's apart from hopping into the tent real quick to get busy, if you know what I mean. I mean, somehow, sure. I was kinda like his girl, when you know you're the center of attention. And you can actually drag along with the guys. Well, I could chug just as much beer. And we had one smoke after another. It just feels amazing. And the music, full aggression, we danced and we moshed, we pushed them all over. And all of us as a group, almost like a family.
Tent. Beer. Festival. Family group. Distraction. I don't know. Anybody's daughter was sexually abused. There's a file you might want to take to the police. You know, obviously that was progress skating her. Obviously. Get close to you. Try and be a little tactful. Yeah, sorry about that. Send me all the files found right away. Of course.
How scared the people became suddenly, huh? Now they see you. You used to be so invisible. And now they suddenly shit themselves.
Did you whip out a knife?
I don't want anyone to look at me like that, yeah? I also don't want anyone to fuck with me.
That's why she got the knife.
You
Defense.
just deserve to get beaten up. I think then you just have it coming. Just a few punches in your face.
Because she got raped, so she decided to back. Weirder and weirder. Not really weirder and weirder. Just, you know, we're uncovering more. Sounds like they formed a gang, fight club, in their area. Not allowed to say that to you, really. Why am I not allowed to tell you that? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, like it's clearly the it doesn't want you to know things that they were talking about, right? So, you know, we're not allowed to say things like violence and specific things, so it's like cutting the things off. It's not them, it's the system.
Once. And we did have the most fun.
Even though it's important for the
Hey,
information.
look at them back there. There was nothing for us to lose. We were simply living the life. You know, fuck what everyone else thought. Just pace up, letting loose. And just do whatever you want. But I just didn't give a fuck about it. Yeah, and when you're not alone with that, when you finally found someone who gets you, who's the same, then you feel so invincible, indestructible. You're so powerful. You really can overwhelm anyone.
Okay, so she likes being powerful, invincible, and indestructible. Right, we're getting someone got hacked. Someone's message didn't get through. Mr. Glitch wants to add something extra. Money isn't everything. The last of the encryptions. Okay, we're actually getting close to the end. Takes as long as it takes. Like, these seem to, like, you know, trigger something.
To provoke a little push and shove. You know, scaring the people just a little. Which is what I did back in the day. Feeling that power when every moron just believes you. Because they are so fucking stupid. The people are so stupid, eh? Unbelievable.
Okay, so push the Bristol pusher. Moron, stupid, push, shove, scaring. because scaring. Let's try Scar. Aha. Okay. You've been chosen as admission only. Okay. Zershand. Exclusive. Maybe I need to put Zershand. That's interesting, but that is, you know, was that the thing that went brrr as a thing? Right, so there's more stuff on the scars.
Won't forget about us.
Because you scarred someone.
From us. That he must carry around every day. That he can always look at, and then he knows exactly where he comes from. So that he keeps his mouth shut from now on. Yeah, now he's one of us. He wears our marking. How he was whining like a pig before the slaughter. That's what happens if you mess with us, yeah?
Okay, so she's in a gang. Yeah, this whole video. Scarring, branded, marking.
He sure won't forget.
What are you saying? Foil hat time. Tin foil hat time. Other victims. What do you want, Mr. Glabosh? Expected anything like this? It is terrible. How do you feel about it? Yeah, people probably didn't see professional to see that. Why did I get this job? No, you kind of spilled milk. Quite the opposite. Such a load for the process. Get back to you. You should think about going to the police with this. Really should. Specifically asked for us. Okay. Interesting. It's not easy for him. Good work so far. Thank you. What did I just learn?
You mess with us, yeah?
Like, I wish that transcript came up quicker. I skipped to the end specifically to just look where he come from, keep his mouth shut. One of us being whining, slaughter. Okay, and then gang. Group. Group isn't as good as gang. Slaughter, none of those. Brands probably has a lot.
First we knocked him down. There he was on the floor. Couldn't even move anymore.
Literally Fight Club. And then we took his left nut.
I could blow again. And then I ripped his...
Sasha.
Then he was lying there with his fat, flabby belly. And we heated up the piece real good, real nice over the fire.
And then we put elastic band around his nuts and... and his name is Robert Paulson. Oh, he's a cop.
Well, and then I took this iron and I burnt our sign right onto his fat chest.
Just an iron, okay.
Actually burnt. And it stank. Yeah, he's one
Burnt
of our
iron, Sasha.
won't forget us anymore.
Burnt iron, Sasha. So probably going to the police, this is a terrible idea, because it sounds like, you know, you just influence the cops. Burn. Iron. Iron wasn't anything really. Religion, don't care, nothing relevant.
It was truly something special, so. Yeah, just so different. I myself felt so good and, well, so pretty and.
Pretty lights and don't know what that relevance is.
Yeah,
Probably not.
Sasha. Dark eyes. Like a wolf. When he was holding me in his
Hey,
arms,
glitching.
I could feel his muscles, and you just felt so protected, and there just was someone there who cared about you. And how he was looking at me, like how he was smiling at me, how he made me love myself. It was just... At that point, I simply started living again. I woke up. At last, there is someone who simply gets how I am, who I am, and who loves me the way I am. I could simply be who I was and was really accepted for it. I didn't have to think about what I said or if it fits right now. No. You are just yourself and you live in this moment. And you just do whatever you feel like. Give a fuck about the others. Yeah.
No one should be alone. She was no longer alone. Something to talk about. It's worth a lot. It sounded more like he was a boyfriend than a friend, though. Is there anything on your end? You can always get back to me. You're a good buddy, Chad. Giga Chad. The wolf. Is that the Labrador, but an angry-looking Labrador? Bad wolf?
Yes, he could be somehow. He could be just as caring.
Oh, is he a bad boyfriend?
Loving. And right away a dick.
Yeah, so he's abusive, but you love him because of the loving moments, but, you know, because you've been in abusive abuse. Angry. Don't mention it. So yeah, because she was in abusive situations growing up, like, you know, that probably
Best summer of my life.
worked with her as well. You don't seem so convinced.
I've been going to concerts all the time. I just wanted to go out. I was so done. So done with complaining, staying in bed, feeling sorry for myself. What a load of shit. Nah, I wanna go out, wanna party. I just wanted to drink and to smoke. Just wanted to hang around with people.
Best summer of her life, yes. Every woman handles it differently, trying to distract herself, maybe. Yeah, it couldn't have been an easy time for her with what she went through. Maybe she had her true feelings. Can't be done over chat. Yeah, obviously. And also, you know, maybe someone was murdered. I mean, she clearly fought the cops, you know. Talking off a standing person. Shot caught up with her. Get some peace. You're an auto winner. That wasn't in the spam folder. Shock.
Yeah, and Sasha? He simply is awesome with that.
That one night, yeah? Awesome mood on the whole camping ground. We all sat there by the fire, beers, music. It was just a huge party. Such a great atmosphere there. And then Sasha walks to his car and I thought to myself, he's up to something. And when he came back, he was wearing a mask and held a chainsaw in his hand.
You what?
The chainsaw and yelling at everyone. And of course we also started screaming like, who? Help! What's going on here? And everyone shit in their pants, I tell you. Mass hysteria on the
They turned into the chainsaw killer.
chaos. They actually thought there was a maniac murderer on the loose. Everyone just peed their pants. That was so fucking incredible. It was so awesome. We absolutely fucking ruled, man. Would love if everyone left that night. Then we'd have the whole ground for ourselves. What a bunch of fucking pussies, man.
Yeah, he sounds like a bit of a douche. That didn't send. Chainsaw Murder Maniac. Okay, like, you know, these come up with a few things. Interesting. Don't be a baby. Okay, weirdo. Right, I need to leave. I'll be right back. Like, this is the dad of the daughter, and it's like, yeah, this is very extreme. Oh, don't be a baby. They're running around in a camping grounds with an actual chainsaw, screaming at people like a murderer, and you know, like, you know, that's literally going to get them all arrested as well. Okay, I'm back. Right, let's chainsaw time. Link compressed. Link prevented.
And suddenly there was this guy there. this bouncer or ground guard or whatever. He came completely alarmed, of course, by all the ruckus and whining and everyone shitting themselves. He came on saying we have to leave, that's not okay here, and
It's not.
Hey, then we went full on assault. Hey, beat him down and really.
That's a you attacks, okay.
He really got the beating of his life. He was lying there, whining about he won't call the cops, bleeding like a motherfucker, spittle of blood, wheezing. I was like, hey, I fuck up your face so bad, man. Well then, we just did yes, leaving everything just like that. We left him there
To die.
and went our way.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you should have been waving a chainsaw around in the first place, and then you attack this guy. Yeah, you guys fucked up. She and her friends beat up the campground. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. Who has she made friends with? Came out of nowhere. Versus 5. I don't know if he survived. Yeah, we don't know how long ago this was. No current events. The lines become blurred. All starts to repeat itself.
So Sasha started beating up that guy. Hey, you know, like with the chainsaw in one.
So he's still holding on to the chainsaw.
Not sending him down to the ground. Yeah, and then he was lying there, and I just thought,
Oh, you are typing a lot, mate.
oh, this is basically exactly what I was waiting for. To fuck up a disgusting motherfucker really good like that. Yeah, and then I just joined the
So she just wanted to beat someone up.
that really felt kind of amazing, and at some point I just stopped thinking about it. I really felt like I was in some kind of rage. And then a few others joined in, and then together you just started kicking that guy in the face. And you realize you fuck someone up, and he's lying there, and you can simply end that guy, right?
Yeah, most people aren't into that. Not.
Left him lying there.
Most people aren't into the idea of murdering somebody.
Picked our shit up and left the fucking wankers totally behind us. I mean, we did have fun.
Cold eyes of a psychopath. Obviously, you know, it's an actress. Blah 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 blah. People less aggressive. We can't go to the police. Maybe the relatives waited. I mean, I've been trying to get him to go to the police, but you know, Krant, rage is something different.
Those fucking kebabs, everywhere you turn. So you have to clean out the place. I mean, what is this? This is my country. That's my Germany. I am German. We are all Germans. Don't wanna live with that bullshit. Get rid of the scum.
What the fuck? Are you racists? It's all these kebabs? What? Also, you're part Polish. You're racist. Sick of racist. She's openly racist. It's openly racist. Technical difficulties. I guess I wasn't allowed to say she was openly racist, huh?
Sure, in the past it was no deal. You know, back then you maybe had one nigger.
Fuck me! Jesus Christ, you racist fuck!
Hey, but they became more and more. I mean, what's up with that? I must be able to speak German in my own class. What am I supposed to learn when all I hear is their stuttering?
You fucking racist.
No proper German anymore.
What the fuck? You linguist racist fuck. Oh no, you're not speaking exactly the way I fucking want to speak. As somebody that speaks different. Fuck off, racist. Gegen the Strom. Oh my god, she's in Mosley! No, racist, I guess. I don't think racist. Mosley is that racist, but it's in Birmingham place, and apparently also a German place, you know. But Birmingham also has its share of racists. Sind das Drossen, a restaurant, in the youth club. It's also a solo show. Interesting that that comes up onto racist, huh? Who protects the guards? Guardsman seriously injured. Thunderstorms ruining the air. Asif Rasak. Oh my god! It was because he was Indian that she wanted to beat up the guy, because she is a fucking racist. Wow. That's why she called him disgusting as well, because he doesn't look like her, and because he doesn't look like her ideal view of what attractiveness should be, because he's not German. He wanted to kick the shit out of him because she's a fucking racist. Okay. The group of guys and girls had been creating a weird atmosphere all evening. Thought it'd be fun to play around the change squad. Came in, and then they just beat him up. A strike. The family mourns, and hopes for a miracle. Is in a coma. Do the best to ensure that his daughters. No trace of the perpetrators. Black compact car. Guess I should search his name. Razak. I guess he wouldn't care about his name. Okay, we're getting some things. What are you doing? Seemingly endless reach. What are you looking for? So then keep moving. Did that unlock some things? Perhaps that was just unlocking some things. Compact. Black compact car. Hyundai. I mean, it sounds like he's a dead. Dead. Very, very dead. Answer, the rage, the racism, salts. She's wearing new clothes.
We'll take what we want. Shopping's fun someplace and grab what you want.
Yeah, absolute criminal.
Never pay.
Absolute criminal. Right. The loop. The loop. We return back to the loop. We got something. Accident on one-way street in Grunweg between one of the patrol cars and a civilian vehicle. Black VW Golf. Golf. Volkswagen. VW Golf. I mean, that's clearly the thing. Control committed several traffic offences. I mean, you know, she's clearly escalating criminal. Civilians and officials unharmed. However, there was a material damage, 20,000 euros. The Gulf, classy. Gulf. Classy exclamation point 1. Classy 1. Why is that? Okay, maybe I should be tagging more things that are important and relevant. That's locked off still. Okay. So obviously that's associated with her criminal activities. So I think that's what I'm gonna now need to do, is like tag her criminal activities. Things we never looked at.
These people are considered. What kind of system is that? They take care of those people. They gotta tag along, they gotta learn something.
You racists!
What about us?
I understand that it's about the racism now.
I mean, who's gonna be educated here? Us or them?
Yeah, this is quite clearly about the racism. Is there actually a way to break our confidentiality? Because she's a racist fucker? Okay, something's really going on. Well, there is kind of something going on. A while back, saw a group of strangers stealing from a supermarket. They traced the suspects, they only did not report the thefts. I mean, you know, that's like sharing the thefts. Money. Pig. Okay. This could be some sort of relevant symbol. You know, it's a symbol of dogs and wolves, maybe.
Yeah, and then there was this fucking good show. It was so awesome. I had so much fun. I was so fucking wasted. I was dancing and I was screaming. I just thought, fuck yourself. Fuck you all, you stupid fucking dicks, yeah? And then? Yeah? Well, then I met Sasha. What a great guy. Man. We were clicking so well. Something was there. And we hit it off right away that day.
Yeah, you're probably both racists. You were probably both racists, I guess. Cool concerts. Jeez. Wasted. Okay, now we go back through the things again. There's nothing to choose. Don't fuck with me, and then that never finished, huh? Dot dot dot. Must be something at use. And she doesn't mean a tutor. God, that's an awful Code Miko joke. It's not even a derogatory term, but you know.
We just went to the lake that night, right after this awesome concert. Each of us all sweaty, all dirty, fully wasted. And so we were on that lake. It's all dark, all alone, gorgeous stars,
I'm guessing the guy died, so she wanted to kill herself.
smoking, talking, laughing.
Oh, he drowned, didn't he? Because we had a picture of him drowning.
Naked into the lake. It was like being kids again. Yeah, that was true freedom. I just let it all out. And it felt so good. Yeah, and then we fell asleep. Right under the stars.
Too bad there's no Wi-Fi. I mean, we don't want to go to that lake. We really don't. What we did today got me to sit down and write you the letter. I'd like to tell you this in person, but I guess I'm too shy. I don't know how to feel when you get there from this. Don't worry, it's just a letter of friendship. Still never forget. Looked at me with the blue steel eyes. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Class. Oh, comradeship. Class. And difficult at the moment. Class. The daily press report: escape from the police, traffic accident, shopping effort. How's this associated with class? I'd have to go for a lake about that. Now back to looking for things that we have unlocked. Like you have someone else to play with. I mean, that was weird that it just locked us out the app there. Makes it easy to think. Change your mind, just let me know. That was weird. Just notepads. That was weird. That it logged us out the app all of a sudden. I do like that it shows you what you've seen with the picture and what you haven't. That's a nice touch.
Fine and all. But we need to make sure we stay in shape. I know all about that. We have to heal ourselves. And I know exactly what we have to do to stay fit, so we're ready and can react properly. That no one can hurt us.
Okay, she's definitely got a racist gang here.
We need more stamina. We need the long wind. We are the hunters. And hunters need to be strong. We need to train.
Yeah, she's definitely teaching
Discipline, or we'll achieve nothing.
she's definitely a gang leader. Hunter, discipline. We can't be drinking all this time. Yeah, she's trying to get her gang into action. Stamina. Technically nothing wrong. No, but the context is... context is quite clearly she's training her gang to do an uprising and racist shit.
Focus right now. We need to train, be in shape. We need to be strong. So something like at the rally won't repeat itself. So we can't fight back. And when the day has come, yeah, then you won't stand a chance.
Someone else is logged into the laptop. That's why we got kicked out. Oh, someone's probably deleting files. Okay. Someone's covering shit up. How do I tell them this, though, with the limited controls that I've got? But someone else has hacked in. Okay, they've logged us out. Two-way tickets. This came out of nowhere. I need to get back into the app because, you know, what's going on here. I'll take care of this before they are deleted. Yeah, it's funny. You better hurry. Because someone's deleting these files because they're covering shit up. Rook. Fart. Rook fart. I know it's Rockford, but it's not in. You know, it doesn't translate in and Rockford. Is that just return? If I just say return, I might be stupid. Someone's deleting. I deactivate your mail and WhatsApp account. What? Maybe it does matter. That's weird. Shit, someone's locked me out the app again. No, I'm in the app. Never mind. It's just because there was nothing showing. I was like, right. Yeah, before all these files are deleted.
Just hide, just get away.
I think some of them are being deleted though.
We would be dead. They beat us up. They'll end us.
Yeah, they're deleting things.
Through the gardens. Over the fences.
I told you someone's deleting it. Scanner 34. Was that one that I seen? Log 70. Fuck me. I guess. Do I actually need to be quick?
Middle of a district. Townhouses everywhere. And not a godforsaken soul around.
Like, are these things that we actually get to see, or is it just like scripted shit?
They were having barbecues, watching football. Looking at us like we're crazy. What are they doing here? And then they see the screaming mob behind us. Tearing everything down.
Scan 23. We had that pinned. Scan 23. Not deleted. I pinned it. Okay, so they are deleting stuff that we can actually see. That's important stuff. Mob. I guess we should have started everything.
We stumbled out of the station.
Scan 21.
Tripped and fell. Sasha came, pulled me back up. And then we just ran. Real panic. All
Give me my
those
thing.
ticks on our backs. Throwing bottles. Yelling at us. So what do you do, completely lost? Shitty district.
Should have your privacy again. Yeah, and like, you know, some important stuff's been deleted. Multiple attacks, probably just bait. Time to figure it out, but in the end, I was able to kick out the right IP. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, that was Sasha's idea. After her concert. A cloak and dagger operation. Said we
There's no such thing unless.
leave at night with the best time the next day. Yeah, then
I only watch the videos.
tickets were bought, grabbed some beers, and then our journey started. To get to the rally.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it wouldn't let me progress unless I did that. So that, you know, was requirements. You're only supposed to open files the class standard, nothing harmful can get out. Yeah. I mean, you know, this was literally just what the system out again. They progress gated the game before I could do, you know, I literally did everything but click that, and I wasn't going to click that, but, you know, they progress gated me.
Some of us right away. And we went into a house we just ran inside. We tried to hide it. I mean, the people living there are also not too happy about it. Everybody was scared, of course. But hey, we just totally panicked, even Sasha. I've never seen him like that. I mean, it's fear of death. You know they wanna fuck you.
And maybe you shouldn't be being racist. Maybe you shouldn't have been being racist. That might have helped. So we unlocked some extra things through learning more. These are all the top ones. Right, back to the bottom. We'd see log 70.
We were maybe 10 guys, I don't know how many. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what can you do in a situation like this? So we ran. I left my bag, threw all my stuff away. I just wanted to flee. And they were tailing us. All of them, everyone.
The cops! Like, these are just irrelevant. Ooh, okay, this is all unlocked.
Yeah, we were looking out the window. Where they were. They got one of us.
And they killed it!
The ground. Had a foot on his neck.
I mean, you were doing the same shit to them.
And they took out some tear gas.
You were kicking the shit out of them. They're just spraying tear gas on him.
Just kept on spraying.
That's because they're cops,
They
you know.
emptied the whole fucking can into his face.
I mean, if you were beating up people in a racist way, you know. And resisting arrest, more than likely.
Yeah,
and
that-
armed with weapons.
Then they finally called the cops. I mean, somebody had to help us.
Oh, they weren't the cops, but still.
The cops arrived. They broke them up, benched everyone, pulled them away from our friend, and put us on some kind of bus and got us out. Dumped us somewhere in the middle of nowhere. You know, like, hey, that's it? Have a good time?
Well, I mean, you know, if you're gangland warring. It's a cat.
Yeah, Klaus has been visually impaired since then. Wants nothing to do with anything anymore.
Well, maybe it should have been a
Too
racist.
much for him. They really broke the guy, you know this? They destroyed him.
Just because he doesn't want to be part of your racist gang. You know. Right, you look angry and evil.
Managed to do that with us.
Yeah, you look determined to take it out on someone else. We're not learning any information to search for, though.
And now, the day will come when we fight back.
This sounds important.
They will never forget. We won't put up with it. No one will do this to us again. More than ever. This one's on you. Because now, we sure won't give up. From now on,
It's the hunters, yeah.
and you're the hunted. Nobody's gonna help you. You're all gonna die.
You racists. Murdering piece of shit. Glibish! I can be reached again from now on. That's weird. Yeah, were you the one wiping the files and trying to cover up your daughter as a racist? I think you might have been.
And then we simply, we just kissed. Man, that was so, it was just magical. In the background, awesome music, and then this guy. And we drank so much beer, man, in that night. I also smoked weed for the first time.
Do I want to send it to him?
It was so cool.
I mean, you know, if we've sent them in a RAR, anything deleted would be in the RAR. Wolfstrudel. 8834. Wolfstrudel. Sorry. Wolfstrudel. $8834. That's clearly relevant and some sort of password, right? Something just happened. Friends are the most important thing, right? Friends of the family you choose. Yeah. Maybe that just unlocked some stuff. That's what I think happens.
I wasn't alive back then.
It's in the toilet.
It was correct this way. It was the right thing. And we have to keep it up. We have to be proud of it. And we may not be ashamed. I'm not ashamed of it.
I was alive back then. We may not have been proud of it. Be ashamed. Let's see if you're racist. I've had other experiences in this regard. Ooh, the dads are racists. The dad's a racist and he's trying to cover up her racism. Called it.
What do you want from me? What up, huh? Oh, they pissing me off, eh? Those drunk bastards. Hey, we gotta start to focus. Don't get wasted all day long. We gotta make a decision.
You racist fuck. So she murdered someone that she didn't want in it that was probably not what her idea of somebody should be, and kicked out again. Still somebody in the system. Still things been deleted. Warming up does not count as training class. Weightlifting, boxing, climbing. I don't think any of this is useful. Glad she has some shashins like a real man who was there for her, who loves her. You toxic shit. But he's a real man. He beats up people. Ooga booga. Caveman. Real man. Controls his woman. Ooh, fuck her. Doesn't give a shit. Dickhead. Everything clearly now. Yeah, I'm probably not being good to this guy, but you know, just because I work for you does not mean you can talk to me in a condescending way. Oh, what do you know, woman? Is what he's saying. Clearly, I get it. Condescending piece of shit. And then they're like, oh, why can't attractive lady like me? Why they like this guy who looks nothing like me, who has a soul, who actually has emotions and is fucking not a dumb douchebag? Oh, must bully the shit out of this person because woman I likes them.
He was scared shitless, of course. Already knew what was coming.
Because he not caveman.
I mean, it's not the first time we've done something in there. We always took everything we wanted. Some cigarettes or a beer, a few snacks, whatever we needed. A bit like a self-service store. Yeah, and then he thought it's the same old thing again. We just take whatever we wanted. He better shuts the fuck up, cause that would be his best option. No, but we were after something else. This time we wanted to wreck the place.
Yeah, I think the dad might not be a good person.
Existence. And destroy the man.
Yeah, was it a corner shop? Were you doing it out of racism? I think you might have been doing it out of racism.
Yeah, we started messing with the shelves. Cleared them out good. Fucked it all up. Took it out.
Oh, was that why you kept robbing from the place as well? Even more repressed racism.
Jumped around in it.
You were robbing them because they weren't
Just one big mess.
your race.
The rubble crunched.
You fucking racist.
Poor he was scared. Thought, now they trash my place, then they do the same to me. Then we grabbed him, pushed his face right down onto the floor.
I
We
understand.
made him eat the shit off the ground. All the chips, all the mush, all the mash. We pulled him right across the shards. Trashed the whole place. Could use a couple of things which we pocketed. And apart from that, we just wrecked the place. Yeah. It's been empty since then.
Yeah, you fucking racists.
A butcher or something. No halal, but a proper piece of pork.
The proper piece of shit right here. Would rather a proper piece of shit. Seriously, like, just stealing from the place because racist fuck. You garbage human.
They are no better than those scumbags. Fucking boozers. Nothing more.
More racism.
That's when it shows who is who. just dance on their graves. I want them gone.
People shitheads like you.
Business.
Yeah, you fuck off. Seriously. Racist, dumb shit like you are the ones that should fuck off. Go to jail where you belong.
So don't feel too safe. The day of reckoning will come. Make no mistake. Like your lovely amen in the church. Or what you call it.
Yeah. Fuck off, racist. Better to be good physical shape for the reckoning that is coming.
Just where you born into. That's fate.
You don't get to choose where you're born into, or your race, or what you fucking look like. So don't be a fucking racist to people, you piece of shit. You don't get to choose your race, you don't get to choose your look, you don't get to choose your interbreeding mix, you don't get to choose the way you speak your language. Fuck. You know, so why are you being a racist? We're all human. Fuck off with your racism. Having a drink now and then doesn't hurt. Oh, but you've got to be ready for the reckoning. Fuck you.
This is my family.
Family.
And we will
Family.
die for each other. That's for sure. You can rely on everyone, no matter what. The others will help you.
Yeah, my family are rockers and alternativers and outcasts and rebels. Not racist fucks.
No one dares to move anymore.
See, the thing about my family is it's rockers and alts people, and the good thing about that is it's all intermingles all the races and everyone's accepting because we're all outcasts and rockers and, you know, the bullied and the stomped and often people with, you know, depression and things like that. And, you know, we're all together in our own family of that. And, you know, so everyone wears black and things more often than not. But, you know, it's a family and it's its own group and it's more inclusive and accepting than the majority of the rest of the world. And, you know, I like my people and my happiness and, you know, I'm accepting of others, but not racist. But, you know, like, you know, we're accepting of other groups and other music groups and other people. But, you know, it's weird that the majority of the world, and, you know, we still get bullied and outcasts and picked on and, you know, stigmatized and drawn up wrong. People think, oh, rocker, they're aggressive shits and all this, and, you know, you get completely the wrong public image, but that's just, you know, the public image that's given by all the fuckers of the world. The bullshit, dumb fuck, Andrew Tate. Perhaps you're simply used to the intoxicating, try not to drink, sharpen your senses, and because they want you to say stupid. I mean, racist fucks like you are actually the ones that are the world order wants you to stay stupid. They're controlling everything. Yes, oh, the Earth's flat, but they want you to believe that it's not. Yeah, because all I can see is a fucking horizon. Yeah, so it must be flat. You dumb fuck. Same dumb fucks that are racist. Same dumb fuck.
Our district is a cop-free area now.
Oh, you made sure that it's a gang haven.
When they see us, they know. Not a chance. And leave us the fuck alone. It's better for them.
The same dumb shit is this very good, you're learning. Yeah, I'm just not, you know, tipping you off, that's all. Don't, you know, don't punish me in game for You know, I'm not going along with it. I'm pretending to go along with it. Difference. The difference. I'm just trying not to tip him off.
They should act up giving interviews saying what we're doing is wrong. Then don't be surprised if your office is one day on fire, yeah? Yeah? We don't want these kind of people here. These do-gooder shit. These understanders. Hey, they have no idea. They work for this bullshit system.
System, interview, understanders. There's nothing for understanders. That's surprising, because the way that you highlighted that, you would think that that would be low. Let me find the thing. I think that that would be something high up as a term. Arson. Fire. Is arson too complicated a term for burning things? Right, now we get locked out of the system. Did they just delete some things? I feel like they might have deleted some things there.
From then on, just didn't go anymore. We just had much better things to do. So we got together. It boozed all the time, we smoked. It was so much better. It just gave me so much more than this shit. Nobody needs that. That was massive.
Okay, so there's still like 25 files that we haven't opened, that we haven't locked.
Than anything you could learn somewhere. It was simply life.
L'chaim. Life.
I got myself an apprenticeship. So I can finally move out my parents. And get a place of my own. Then I can finally do what I want.
Like be a racist fuck. I'm surprised that doesn't have anything either. Gate fire, pyro. Tents, okay. Members with the tents.
And when we have a big
Sea rat.
everyone knows they shouldn't bother us. But better fuck off altogether. Everyone fears us anyway. When we enter, we get the best seats. Everyone gets up. Or brings us some drinks. Or their cigarettes.
Because you are a gang that's controlling them. If we see log 70, I'm going to have to, you know, specifically get that. Klasak. Lots of red things here. The hood we haven't got, which is interesting. Scan 21 should also be.
It's a whole different league, yeah? They cannot play our game. Let them boost till they die. Nobody would miss them. They'd be gone. And we can go on with our mission, yeah?
Mission.
Traitors must die. Yeah, yeah.
Nothing for Tracer.
Gutless genocide.
Hello, Anakin. I appreciate the lurk. How are you? Have a good day. Thank you for the lurk. I don't know. I was trying to engage my bad.
Instead of protecting it.
But I appreciate the lurk. Very much appreciate it.
Our race is the most precious thing there is. It's supremacy, yeah?
Goddamn racism.
Can't treat it like shit. And if anybody does, they should be executed. Sliced up, hanged, and gassed.
I mean, racists like you should probably be hanged and gassed. I'm just saying. Betraying. Who's Glubby? What do you want now, Glubby? You know that I'm watching this. You know that I'm watching this. She was literally raped by the system while others make a good life for themselves. I mean, others have to turn. Of course, you can criticize the system, but the tone should remain lagged. Aggression only causes further aggression. Violence leads to more violence. That's very true. Does not have to turn against others. She might have been screwed over by the system, but you know.
We marked our neighborhood. We put tags on it, so everyone will know who lives here and who doesn't have any business here. We have to clean.
Wow.
We don't allow no more kebabs. This is our district. And if you don't get it, you don't deserve nothing else but get beaten up.
Flex your muscles, diplomat. Yeah, give me your opinion on this, racist dads. Clearly, you've got views.
He had felt way too safe there. In his shop. It was time to set an example. Show him where he actually belongs.
I mean, you belong in
Where
prison.
he came from. And he has
Well,
affected business here.
it's a bit late to send you to prison when you're dead, but
Guys seriously take
you probably should have gone to prison.
us Germans
Ah, one of the corrupted logs has finally
for
been.
his cheap packy merchandise.
Get lost, racists. Yeah, let's watch this corrupted one. Loading, buffering.
This is the part where I should say what I've learned, right? My conclusion.
Also, we can't start this, so I'm guessing this is just the end of the game, right?
Okay. Life is way too short to be angry all the time.
Life is too short to be angry. Life's too short to be a racist fuck. Oh, you're in a prison cell. You actually in a prison cell.
And above all, we have to stop fighting each other. We have to stick together. I'm not your enemy. I'm your friend, yeah? But if you really want me to just sit here and do nothing, just watch some filthy fucking Italian trying to fuck my mother. Forget about that. It doesn't work for me! I'm finished!
Yeah, it might be a bit late to fix the audio because it's the end of the game, I think. But thank you for letting me know the audio is slow.
Take a look around. Take a look around your nice little suburb. You wanna live like this, Do you want to go on like that? With all these filthy people!
I mean, the racist dumb shits and the hypernormative shits like you are
See that?
the problem.
The fucking state covers everything. They cover it all. They are the fucking enemy.
No, you're the enemy.
It's them we have to fight. Let's do it now. Now this is the time to fight back. Now before
There's probably going to be an instant jump scare once this video finishes.
Are you just gonna watch? Watch them take it all from you? Your wife, your job. Hey, what do they want here?
Brexit! And it'll totally fuck the country as well.
There's enough room there. There are too many people in the world anyway. You know, just get rid of all them scumbags.
Yeah, what does racism solve? And you have no tomatoes, and then you have no... Let them eat turnips, though! Yeah, the dumb fucking politicians. Turnips definitely replace tomatoes.
To change the world. Just give me a pistol and a bullet. And I'll go and start chaos that you can't even imagine.
Yeah, this is not a good idea.
Your time. You liars. Hypocrites. Parasites. You scumbag.
The loading thing in her eye, evil robot.
And all our precious wealth will be gone. All our ideals will have vanished.
And everything costs 8 times the price. Yeah, no, we're already there, but that's mostly because of racist shit like you that caused Brexit. That's what made everything go expensive.
Which is the patriots' love for their holy country.
The racist shit like you.
Like a mother's love for her child. 'Cause it
Your
was
mother
always
didn't
one
love
of
you,
us.
remember?
I will be everywhere. You won't stand a chance. And when I will be gone, then someone else will easily take my place. Every day you turn around to see if your beloved sister kills again.
Yeah! The contained and unknown scriptum was moved to quarantine. Okay. Giga chat. Zoe, what are you sending me? Is there something we need to talk about? I mean, I can't even click it to see. Maybe if I close this. Why can't I even click that? But is this something we need to talk about? You know that's not mine. I can't even look at the log though, which is unfortunate. Shortly before the memorial service. I mean, I'd like to look at whatever that is and even see what it is. Giga Chad, what do you want? Okay, people are also firstly, you don't respond to my messages, now this. I mean, as long as you don't overdo it, you can have a drink. I mean, you haven't even been messaging me, man. I did not get any messages, then I didn't send you the video. Oh, I wonder if it's the same video that we just watched. It is. Okay. And that's why...
And do nothing. Just watch some filthy fucking Taliban trying to fuck my
Yeah,
mother.
the racist shit. Yeah, I would not send that. It's weird that I wouldn't be allowed to click that and it automatically went up beforehand, but you know. Okay. I mean, everything's as high other than ambience. Yeah, we don't want the ambience loud, so that'd be even worse. Maybe Windows Update probably turns all my volume settings down, which is going to be annoying. Ugh. I'll have to sort it out off stream, but thank you for letting me know, Anakin. I do appreciate that. Right, that went to quarantine. Connection was terminated. I mean, there's still things that I want to watch. Join chat. No. Request accepted. I'm watching things. Complete obstructant. District fire? Okay, well, we knew she was setting these fires. Couldn't be contained. It spread out. Okay, so she set fire to the place as a racist. She's still alive? she was glubbish all along. Yeah, she's still alive. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have accepted the call. I mean, you know, we haven't seen all the files. This is fine. This is the end of the game, so, you know, we'll just watch. She's going out and about to murder people because she's a racist fuck. And, you know, could we tell the others that she was glubbish all along and not her dad? You don't need to see everything. You know, we got some files. We watched 144 of 158. Everything's going to crash now. Don't be a racist fuck and don't start a racist war like this lady is doing. I don't agree with her. So, you know. The cafe we're in is probably about to explode. I imagine there's a bomb in the laptop and you're going to blow me up, right? Yeah, awkward. You're not even saying the words. System reboots may solve the issue. 3, 2, 1. Laptop about to explode. Then I'll restart it for you, Jessica. Boom! What did I tell you? Because it was probably... Don't say it's for the fatherland! Yes, don't. No one is more hating to another person because of the colour of his skin or his background or his religion. People must learn not to hate, or to hate. And if they learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes naturally to the human, its opposites. Nelson Mandela. It's not too late! Shittung. Should you have suicidal thoughts, go to befrienders.org. Well, she didn't even commit suicide. She blew us all up. And she was glubbish all along. And she was just being a racist fuck. That's what happened. What happens if I go back into this? Like, am I able to see some of the other stuff now that we've completed it? But it turns out she didn't even kill herself all along. She just staged this entire thing to get us into this cafe with a laptop that was clearly a bomb. And used us to explode the place. So, that was a bit awkward. Okay, right, so there's some more things here.
Hey, in the end, that do-gooder shouldn't be surprised, yeah?
It's interesting that we haven't decrypted all the stuff that we've discovered.
With his stupid-ass eco-bike. Then we will be there before him. We know where he lives. We know where his fucking office is. And we'll be waiting there, yeah? And there are 10 of us. He'll be all alone. And then I want to know if he's still talking smack. How he shits himself. And how he begs, please, 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 don't do it. I'm really just doing my job. Yeah, but I'm also doing my job. And my job is to clean out this neighborhood. Yeah.
Like you just blew up the entire neighborhood and the entire cafe.
Finally sees what's what. Till he finally wakes up from his pretty do-gooder stream. Fuck this shit, man. This lesson was just the beginning for you. Someday it all will burn. Not just your fucking office.
Like the thing that we just saw the thing for that said that it was the time for solidarity. Time for change. That's probably why she was reacting like that. No, that's why she was hacking into the laptop and deleting it all to know what we had found to delete it as well. I see. Nothing good there. Because we're at the top, right? Okay, to the bottom. To the bottom. One last go through and watch what we've unlocked to see the last of the video bit. If it hasn't deleted everything, I doubt it has. But, you know, it's interesting. I'd like to know what was on some of the stuff that, you know, maybe we missed out and deleted. Maybe there are alternative endings. I don't know.
Well, we simply live amongst you.
They're among us.
Jobs. Making money like everybody else. Regular life. Like routine. Yeah, we're part of the game.
The game.
No? Work for the state. We even pay our taxes. But we finish you off. You won't even know what hit you.
Like the bomb in the laptop. Like this bomb in the laptop. Like, why did you hire us in particular as well to get exploded? Just for this. Like, we'd only just started the job as well, so specifically we were hired to get blown up for this. Rather than the rest of the people. And are the rest of the organisation also racists? Because they didn't do things like... They hadn't tried ramen before and other things. So, you know... There's a chance that they were actually all racists. The family is above all. New members must take the tests. Shower daily. Drink alcohol in moderation. Like, this is literally saying they must be German as well. You know, literal more racism evidence. Where's Waldy? He's dead.
Yeah, and at some point the cops got in. A lot of cops. At some point it was only us at the wagon. And the cops. And then they said, you have to get off at the next station.
Yeah, probably because you're being racist. Probably because you were being racist. Special concert for special guests. Okay. Completive group. Right, there's a few more things that we haven't seen. Like 7 more. And then we'll call it a day. Because I'm not going to try and unencrypt the last of things. There's probably like 200 files or something, I'd imagine. Big Gore Goer. Blacklight. Friday in the stadium. Like, the ambience is a lot quieter now. The place has been blown up. That's locked. But we're not going to unlock it. 6 more things to find in the stuff that we have already unlocked. Slowly but surely.
Every country has its own past. And this is part of the country.
And you're a cunt.
And it makes this country special and great.
You're a racist cunt. Okay. We're getting that. 5 more. Like log 70, whatever log 70 was that he wanted to lead. That was probably important. But do we ever see it? That's the question. That's locked. Okay. Surely you can find... There's probably stuff on the other IP address as well from the other case, right? There's probably more secrets. Okay. Notice my videos completely agree with you. Why don't you have a look? Unrecognized salute. Okay. Yes, 000. Nosy politics.
Yeah, the rally started Saturday. It was really good that we were there. Was really important. And we went back on the train all totally pumped up. Got on the train. Wanted to go home. Yeah, having a drink, yelling, singing songs.
Probably racist songs. And that's probably why you were kicked off. Okay, you did something and then got on a train. Then you were kicked off the train. 3 more. can find these, and I'm sure they'll be very relevant to worth the wait. Sure they will. Here's two of them. After demonstration, oh, you were at the refugee reception. The mood boiled over as he generated some wild chase through the suburbs, followed by a siege. More acceptance and tolerance. Crisis areas protected here in Germany from the horrors of war. Peaceful demonstration was accompanied by posters and music during the march. Both political camps several times, but violent riots were prevented by the police. Only after the end of the meeting did the following group, a group of counter-demonstrators, were chased through the suburb. According to the information, one is still in hospital, the one that was pepper sprayed in the eyes. The intervention of the local police was able to prevent further damage, and then you were put on the train and kicked off at the next stop. So that's why it was literally about the racist shit. That you interrupted a peaceful demonstration to be racist and attack them all, and you were hiding from that, and that's why you had to hide in houses as well, and then one of your friends was pepper sprayed and went to hospital. Didn't want any part of your racist shit anymore after that, but you were still in it. See, if that was me and we got the call, you know, at the point, I would have got everyone out of the cafe and also ran from the laptop and left the laptop to explode, because it was obviously going to be a bomb, and she gave us loads of time to get out there as well. Loads of time. So we could have ran away and lived, and we could have got a lot of people out of there and lived as well and saved people's lives, but we just sat there because it wasn't an option. Wasn't an option, but it was very obvious that it was going to be laptop and explosive. Okay, there's one more file somewhere. Somewhere in amongst all of this. That one's locked. That one's locked. Have we been through them all? Like, is it worth going for this one more file? Because it's decrypted. Like, there's actually 5 more if you include the locked one. Maybe it was a deleted one. Maybe we had one that got deleted that we can't look at anymore. Because it's looking that way. And that means that some of the ones that we decrypted or discovered were also locked. Because there seems to be only 2 more locked ones. Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to call it a day. Thank you, Anakin, for coming and lurking towards the end. Thank you for letting me know about the sound issues as well. I'll try and fix that for next time. And see what's going on with that. But yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, and I do appreciate you coming back. No worries. Have a good day and a good evening. Yeah, sorry that you missed like practically all of it, and you know there wasn't a lot interesting going on at the end there when I was trying to find like this last file. But I do appreciate you coming and by in for the lurk, and I'll catch you again next time. Take care, and I'll see you around. Bye 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 bye. And all the glitching game.